Hi everyone, welcome back to my lab and today's video, which is going to be a little experiment with a brand new brand to me, which is Yuya. This is the brand. I come to you today with my makeup completely done. I am wearing other products from the brand, but I'm missing eyeliner and mascara because that's specifically what we're going to be playing with today. So if you're ready to see this product that may rival the Vamp Stamp or Milk Makeup's tattoo stamps, then let's get started. So before we get started applying the products, Yuya is a brand that was introduced to me by a friend who knows I love makeup. She gifted me a whole lot of products which I am wearing on my face, and I'll let you know what they are a little later on in the video. But recently she told me that she released these new products, which are eyeliners, which are similar to the Vamp Stamp as well as the Milk Makeup tattoo stamps. So this is the one that is similar to the Vamp Stamp, and you can see the packaging is so bright and colorful. This is a blogger who has a channel, a huge channel. Her name is Yuya and she talks really fast. Her channel's all Spanish, so if you enjoy watching Spanish beauty bloggers, you may know her. But I was new to her. She speaks really fast, but her videos are fun. And she created this makeup line with the brand Republic Cosmetics. Now, everything is manufactured in Mexico and it is distributed by Republic Cosmetics from Los Angeles. Now, I ordered mine and I received it about a week later and it shipped from San Antonio, so I guess they have warehouses all over. Anyway, this is the cat eyeliner and it is delineador líquido para ojos, which just means liquid liner. And this is what the box looks like. I haven't even opened it yet, so I made a mess of the box already. And here is the liner. It's double-sided and it says make sure that it clicks so that you can ensure to seal it up. Oh my goodness. The first thing I noticed, look at that eyeliner. Oh my gosh, I have never used an eyeliner like this before. Almost as big as my eye, so that's interesting. And here's the other end that has the stamp in the shape of a wing. We'll see how this goes. Also, while you're looking, you can see the cruelty-free bunny. This is a cruelty-free brand. So, well, before we do this, let's look at the other one. I'm a little nervous. So the other one, the packaging is a little bit different. You saw that this one is a little bit larger. So this one says tattoo stamp 2-in-1 because it's also a liner. So it does have the advantage over the Milk Makeup ones in that you can also use it as eyeliner. The Milk Makeup one just has the stamp and that's it. So this is considerably smaller and this is the stamp side. I got mine in the shape of a moon. It's really small. And I picked the moon because Milk Makeup doesn't have a moon that I know of. And the other side has a felt tip which is considerably smaller than the other one with the wing. So I guess I will use the wing stamp on either side, then do my eyeliner with this one and this one just to check it out and see how it goes. So let's try it. I'll zoom you in as best as I can. Oh my gosh, I don't know exactly where to place it. Not bad. It definitely gave me a good shape. Now let's see if I can do the same on the other side. It's not completely filled in, so I guess I didn't press hard enough. And hopefully this is symmetric so I can get a similar, oh my goodness. I pressed a little bit harder this time, but it also created a little bit of a thicker wing. So we'll see if we can straighten that out, but so far not bad. I kind of got them at the right angle. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this one that has the wing to complete this eye. And again, I'm super concerned about this liner. It's huge. It's actually applying quite nicely. My hand is completely shaking. Usually I rest my hands on my table as I'm doing this, but so far it's working really well. Now I'm gonna close this wing a little bit, so I'm gonna widen it. Oh my goodness. Now I don't have the Vamp Stamp, but this may very well be the best wing I've ever done. I do wish it was a little sharper at the tip, so I'm gonna just kind of flick it out. That's better. And there's my completed wing. That's pretty nice. Hopefully you guys can see. Well, I'm excited now. So let's try this one now. So the felt tip was smaller on this one, and I'm going to try to complete this wing, which was also the one I messed up a little bit more. Interestingly, this pencil or pen is a little smaller, but it feels wider. As I'm applying it, I feel like the line is not as fine. In terms of the formula, it feels the same, but I actually had a much easier time controlling the other one. It could be the eye that I chose to do, but we'll see. So let me finish the wing here. I'm filling in the spot that I missed. And again, I want to make it just a little bit sharper at the end, and there you have it. So now that I'm looking at the formula, it's not completely matte. It does have a little bit of a shine to it, but it's about what I would expect from my typical eyeliners. Now I do have that stamp to try. Where should I put this? And then how do I put the crescent? Do I do it like that way or that way? Because you can definitely turn it. Let's see how they did it in the box. Alright, so here's how it looks like in the box. You can see they have the crescent pointing towards the eye. So let's try it like that. One thing I'm noticing is that I'm going back and forth trying to open both sides. They aren't really labeled which side is which, but the brand name is on the pencil side, so that's one thing you can use to remind you. Let's see if the same. Yeah, it's the same on the other one as well, so I guess it's just getting used to it. So let's go ahead and try the stamp then. Now again, I don't own the Milk makeup ones. I've been tempted to it because I think that for stage makeup and things like that, it would be fun. I do enjoy Latin dancing, and so for that it might be fun. But for every day, you know, I'm not that young, but hey, makeup has no age, right? So let's go ahead and stamp this. So I kind of got a little bit, I think I pressed a little too hard. So let me try it again, a little softer this time. And I try to get it at the angle where it goes directly to my face. So to me, these look more like bananas than moons, but I guess the shape is not that different, right? For the most part, it's just because I don't have that sharp edge. So I'm gonna try to create it with the liner. That helps. There we go. It's not exactly the kind of makeup I would have done something like this with, but hey, that's kind of interesting. Now the next thing is the mascara. Now this is not that new of a release, but it's still newer to the line, and I've heard really great things about it, again from those beauty bloggers that I watch. My favorites are Rosie McMichael and Mitzi Cervantes. I will link them in the description box below if you want to check them out. But both of them gave this mascara a really favorable review. It's kind of over packaged a little bit. It's a pretty big box for the mascara, but here's what it looks like. It's pretty simple packaging. It's about the size of one of those chubby CoverGirl mascaras. So let's go ahead and apply. Now I'm not wearing any eyelash primer. Let's just see what the mascara does on its own. It's an interesting wand. Actually, let me show you this up close. So you can see it has sort of a half brush tip and half of a comb, which is really interesting. So that way you can get your separation and volume, I think. I'm gonna start with the brush side. So that was one coat with the brush side. I'm turning it around to try to grab the comb. So here we have one coat, and I did use both sides of the brush. Alright, now I applied mascara to both sides, and I have to say I like this side more than this side. I went back and forth a little bit. Alright, so that's the mascara applied. It builds on itself quite a bit. It's interesting, but I feel like if you have the lashes that kind of point downward, or maybe they don't hold a curl really well, I think this mascara would be really good for you, because I feel that sort of facelift effect that a ponytail gives like this. I feel like they're pulling upward, and it's pretty fixed, I guess because the formula is a little bit dry. Again, I much prefer the look of this side to this side, but that is my bad eye. So from the products that I tried today, I have to say that I'm most impressed with this eyeliner, both the eyeliner end as well as the stamp end. I feel that it really did create a nice wing. You can see I completed it on both sides. This is the eye in which I applied this liner, and then the other eye is the one where I applied this stamp. So that one. So I'd have to say that this is actually really cool, and one advantage that it has over the Vamp Stamp, which I haven't used that one, but I know that it comes with its own pot of liner that you have to use. This one is sort of an all-in-one, so you just stamp and then you have the eyeliner to finish it. Same with this tattoo stamp. Not only do you have the tattoo, but you also have the eyeliner, and the eyeliner worked okay, but I do prefer this one, which is shocking to me since the point was so much thicker. But both created very nice eyeliner looks, I think. and it's fun to have the stamps to play with. And I think she does have a heart as well as a star, but those are included in the Milk makeup line, so I didn't want to purchase one that I could have readily access to inside my local Sephora. So that's everything. What do you think? I'm pretty impressed with the stamp thing. The mascara is really interesting as well, but I do prefer this eye so much more than this one, but I fiddled around with this one a little bit much, but I will definitely keep trying them. I just wanted to have a little experiment on screen with you and see what you thought of these new products and a new brand that you may not have heard of. Now, before I go, I did want to tell you about the other products that I'm wearing on my face. So I did complete my eyeshadow look with eyeshadow palettes from the brand, and these are the two eyeshadow palettes that I have. This one is called Yuya Sombra para Ojos. So I don't think the eyeshadow palette has any specific name. And this one says Yuya Sombra para Ojos Las Jaras. I'm not sure what that word means actually. I am wearing both palettes on my eyes. I used this one more for the mattes. And here's what that one looks like. The mattes blended out beautifully actually, and they were more pigmented than I would have thought looking at them in the pan. It does come with a double-ended brush, but I didn't use the brush. Okay, here's the other palette. I'm wearing that one and that one on my eyes, and the metallic that I chose was this one. Now the shades don't have any names or anything like that, but in case you're interested in the eyeshadow palettes, they performed really, really well. I'm actually impressed. And the packaging is really, really cute. Really fun and colorful. In addition to that, I do have a blush palette. It looks like this. This is Rubor Tres Tonos, which basically means blush in 3 tones. And here's what those look like. These are super pigmented. You need a really light hand. This is the one that I decided to wear on my cheeks today, but you have a more neutral blush and then a deeper tone. For my contour, highlighter, and bronzer, I went with this little palette. It's Contorno Tres Pasos, which means contouring in 3 steps. And it has a little picture, cartoon picture of her indicating where to apply each specific product. And I used this as a contour, this more as a bronzer, which next time I may do it the other way around because this one is a little more cool tone. And this is the highlight that I'm wearing today. So I wore all 3 products on my face. And then I also have some of the lip products. Look how fun the packaging is. It's really, really fun. So they come in sets of 2s. The one that I'm wearing today comes from this kit. This one is called the Set Papaya, and I'm wearing this shade, which is called Sirena. It means siren or mermaid. Here's another one. This one has a really pretty nude, and this one has a bright pink and a very deep vampy shade. Now they are matte liquid lipsticks, and as far as the wearability of them, they wear well, but they are a little bit on the drying side. I'm trying to think what it might be most similar to, and I'm having a hard time. It's not as drying as Anastasia. Maybe like the Kat Von D formula. So if you think that one is drying, you may not necessarily like these, but if you like that formula, I think that you could like these, and they come in really nice, fun colors. Now, the lipsticks, the eyeshadow palette, the contour kit, these were all gifts. So I didn't pay for those. They were gifted to me by a friend. But I did pay for the mascara and the 2 liners that I introduced to you today. I just wanted to show you the other products in case you were interested in any of the other things that they carry. But if I were going to recommend anything, my 2 favorite products, I started with the wing liner. I'm going to use this. I'm going to get some use out of this. And actually, this little contour kit is pretty nice. And even though when you look at it, it looks like the bronzer and contour may have shimmer, I don't think it translates on the skin. So I would have to say that those are my favorites. The mascara is interesting. I love the effect on this side, but this side gave me a little bit of trouble. But yeah, I think it's really fun. And if you want an alternative, maybe more functional version of the Milk tattoo stamps, then this is a really good option. In general, the brand is priced along the range of like a ColourPop. They do accept PayPal on their website, so if you want to check them out. Otherwise, that's everything for my video. Thank you so much for joining me for this little experiment, which is honestly happening at midnight. I got home from work, I didn't have dance practice, and so here we are in a full face of makeup. I really had fun experimenting with these, and I'm really impressed with this one. This is a really impressive product. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you join our little family. Thank you again for joining me today. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day, and I will see you again really, really soon on my next one. Bye-bye.